Hey everyone, yasas, que kalusir feta to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. If you love artichokes and feta, you're gonna love these three delicious artichoke and feta dips. They are perfect for entertaining if you're hosting a party and you're looking for an appetizer to make. Choose any one of these or all three. And all you need to serve these with is either some veggies, some toasted bread, or some pita, or even some chips. They're so easy to put together. We're going to be making a Greek artichoke and feta baked dip, a whipped feta and artichoke dip, and then an artichoke and feta saganaki, which is basically artichokes with feta cooked in a tomato sauce. All three are delicious, all three are easy, and all three are made with canned artichoke hearts, so very easy, very inexpensive to put together. Let me show you how I make them. I'm going to teach you how I make my creamy and cheesy Greek artichoke feta dip. We're going to begin by thinly slicing 2 or 3 scallions and adding them to a frying pan with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Cook this over medium heat until they're nice and soft and golden, and then I like to go in with 2 grated garlic cloves and just warm the garlic through until it's fragrant. It's about 20-30 seconds is all you need. Take it off of the heat, and then it's time to add the cream cheese. So 8 ounces of cream cheese, or 1 block of cream cheese, is what's going in here. I did leave the cream cheese out at room temperature, but the pan is still pretty hot from the heat. So I'll add the cream cheese to the pan to help it soften up and melt in there. Mix it all together with the scallions and the garlic, and then we can go in and add the remaining ingredients. The zest of a lemon, not the whole zest because it becomes a little too overbearing. Maybe about 1/4 of the zest will go in. So I have some Greek yogurt here. A cup of Greek yogurt is what we're using, so it's nice and thick. You can use fresh dill for this. If you're using fresh dill, about 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. I'm using dried, so I'm just going to sprinkle in about 1 teaspoon of it. Some dried oregano, about 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, freshly cracked black pepper, 6 to 8 ounces of feta cheese, just crumble it in there. And then I have a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts that have been drained. I'm just going to roughly chop them, just very gently, not breaking them apart too much. I have an 8 by 8 inch little baking pan over here. I'll add everything in here with the artichokes and a nice handful of shredded mozzarella cheese. Mix everything all together and spread it out in the pan. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This is going to go in and bake on the center rack for about 30 minutes until it's nice and golden and bubbling. You can drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil once it comes out, and you can sprinkle some parsley, but I just serve this as is, nice and warm with some pita bread, chips, whatever you like. This is so cheesy and gooey and good. It tastes good with pretty much everything. You can even serve this with just veggies if you like, just to dip the veggies in, but it's ready to serve. I'm going to be making a whipped feta and artichoke dip. Let me show you how I put it together. Okay, this is the easiest dip you'll ever make because it all comes together in the food processor. So in my food processor, I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream cheese that's nice and soft and at room temperature, half a cup of either Greek yogurt or sour cream. I'm using sour cream today. 2 garlic cloves that have been grated, a little bit of lemon zest, not too much, 8 ounces of feta cheese, just go ahead and crumble it in, and a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts that have been drained really well. And then I like to do the juice of a small lemon, or about 2 to 3 tablespoons of it, so it's nice and fresh and tangy. I'll add about 1 teaspoon of dried dill. If you have fresh dill, we're going for about 2 tablespoons of fresh dill, freshly cracked black pepper on top. We're going to process this until it's nice and smooth. You can go in and scrape down the sides with a spatula so that way everything blends smoothly and easily. Once it's ready, we're just going to transfer this into our serving platter. I like to top this with some chopped Kalamata olives. You can use green olives if you like those better. I also chopped up some sun-dried tomatoes that were packed in olive oil. And then I'll garnish this with some more olive oil on top and some fresh parsley, and it's ready to serve. And there you have it. The whipped feta and artichoke dip is ready. Look at that texture. It's fluffy, it's creamy. If you could smell it, it smells so good. This dip tastes even better the next day as it sits in the refrigerator. All of the flavors come together and they intensify. I'm making an artichoke saganaki dip. Let me show you how I make it. Okay, so we're gonna begin by finely chopping a small onion. This is gonna go into the skillet. This is a skillet that can go into the oven, so I like to start with one of those so that way there's fewer things to clean up. So the onion is going in with some olive oil. We're gonna cook this until the onion is soft and golden. Takes about 7-8 minutes over medium heat. Then I have some garlic cloves here. 3 or 4 is all you need. Grate them and put them in there. Cook them for a few seconds until they're nice and fragrant. Then we're gonna go in with a tablespoon of tomato paste, cook it down just for a few seconds. 1 15-ounce can of either crushed tomatoes or tomato sauce. A little bit of honey to kind of offset the acidity that's in the tomatoes. We're gonna season with salt, pepper, some crushed red pepper flakes, dried oregano, and then mix this all up and cook it down for a few minutes, about 10 minutes or so. Take it off of the heat. And then over here I have a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts that have already been quartered. I've drained them really well. These are gonna go in. I'm not gonna cut them anymore. I want them to kind of hold their shape. And then I'll crumble in 6 to 8 ounces of feta cheese. This is gonna go in the oven. My oven is already preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is gonna bake on the center rack for about 25 minutes. The last few minutes of baking, if you want to make this even more cheesy, you can go in and sprinkle in a handful of shredded mozzarella or your favorite cheese that, you know, melts and has a little bit of a pull to it. Once the cheese is melted, take it out of the oven. We're just gonna garnish this with some finely chopped parsley and it's ready to serve. And there you have it. My artichoke saganaki is ready. The artichokes are tender. The feta basically melted into that rich tomato sauce. It's so good. I know you're gonna love this one, especially if you have some cans of artichokes in your pantry that are waiting to be used. This is a very unique way to serve them. And there you have it. The dips are all ready. All of the recipes are on the blog post, dimitrasdishes.com. I hope you head on over there and check them out. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below. If you have any recipe requests, post them down below too and I'll get to them one at a time. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Yes, sis.